Gopal village over Panchayat's bizarre order. A 14-year-old girl was raped by her father for 4 months and then tied up and whipped by the Panchayat. So that police raid is taking place at this moment. We've got Pankaj Khelkar joining us with all the latest at this moment. Pankaj, it is so clear what is happening in this video footage. What does a raid mean? Why are these people not being identified? I'm sure if there are Panchayat leaders, then it will be easy to identify them. What is the point of a raid? Why no arrests?
The police are claiming that when they had gone to the village, no one was supporting them or cooperating them. They are trying to identify all the Panchayat people who had given this diktat to beat the girl as well as the alleged father who has allegedly raped his minor daughter. So police are saying that although they are there in the village, but since no one is supporting them, no one is cooperating, they are trying to identify who all were there when this diktat was announced and when the girl and her father was severely beaten. Although the father is at fault, why the girl was beaten, that is the main question. Because on the other hand, the girl is said to be pregnant, and in such a condition when she should have been in a way rehabilitated, sent to a rescue home, rehabilitation home, the community people announced the diktat and she was whipped, she was lashed, and now they are all vanished from the village. Police are claiming that they are trying to solve the case, but as of now, here near the Satara main city, around 10 kilometers from Satara, the police are not able to identify or arrest anybody.
All right, Pankaj Khelkar, many thanks for joining us now. Let's quickly listen in to a couple of reactions that came in on the story.
स्वतःच्या मुलीवरच बलात्कार केला आणि मग तुमच्यात काय सिस्टीम असते?
आमच्यात काठ्या मारतात, पैसे भरतात.
पैसे किती भरतात?
7,000 रुपये.
जात पंचायतीत काय ठरलं?
ठरलं तीच काठ्या मारायचं ना, आपलं काय असेल ते भरायचं.
पुरीला का मारायचं?
हो, पोरगी पण मोठी आहे, 12-13 वर्षाची पोरगी आहे ती.
बाप ने उसकी लड़की पे बलात्कार किया, उसकी मैं निंदा करता हूँ. और जो जात पंचायत बैठी उधर, उन्होंने जो वो लड़की को फटके मारने का काम किया, वो बहुत गलत काम किया. पंचों ने जो निर्णय दिया उसमें वो लड़की को 10 कोड़े मारे और उसके बाप को 12 कोड़े मारे.
I think this is the most appalling, and as they use the word Kalyug, this is Kalyug at its worst. You have a rapist father and you have a pregnant survivor, both thrashed, and the Panchayat orders further thrashing. I think that this in itself is not just a question of obnoxious crime, but it is also the question of where we as a society are heading. I think that we need to ensure that first and foremost we have the perpetrator of the crime booked, and second, the others who have taken law into their hands also booked. It is extremely saddening and not just heartbreaking. It also makes us realize that there's a lot of work to be done as far as our society is concerned too. Here you have some perverts in the society misbehaving with their own children, and on the other hand you have people who are in power, like the Panchayat, who are taking law in their own hands and dispensing justice. And unfortunately, it is also deemed justified to hit on the girl as well. So, something that needs to rise above politics and understand there are issues and challenges that exist in the society, and the harshest of punishment needs to be taken, or accountability needs to be set, which works as a precedent that such issues do not rise again. And the society also understands that they cannot get away with behavior like this.
In a shocking incident, a class 10 student from Kolkata died after he received a fatal punch from a fellow classmate. The young boy, Mayank Surekha, was hit on the chest by a schoolmate during a coaching class on Monday afternoon. Mayank, an accused, had gotten into a fist fight after an altercation turned violent. The 15-year-old boy and his classmate had a heated exchange, and the accused reportedly punched Mayank straight on his chest. He fell on the ground unconscious and was taken to a nursing home where he was declared dead. The accused is now in police custody and will be taken to the Juvenile Justice Board. We've got Indrajit Kundu joining us at this moment. Indrajit, what could have actually forced these students to enter into a fight that will turn so violent that it will lead to a loss of life?
Well, what we learned from other students who were there at the coaching center, the tuition center, where they had gone there to studies, is that there was an altercation that was ensuing between these two kids for some time now. It had started in the school class, and when they had gone to the coaching center in the afternoon, they were still continuing with their altercation, which resulted in a fist fight and this unfortunate incident. Now, initially, the accused was absconding. Later on, the police this morning have arrested the accused. He is a juvenile, so he is being presented before the Juvenile Justice Board, and he has been booked under Section 304 of IPC, which amounts to...
4 terrorists struck at the Indian consulate in Jalalabad. We are getting you the first images of that horrific terror strike that were caught on camera. A CCTV camera outside the